Hey there guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to do a photo shoot for a YouTuber. So today is going to be just a little more down and dirty than my normal videos. We're just going to kind of follow along kind of vlog style. Right now my buddy Matt, as you can see outside, is working on his dad's Camaro. He's working on some brake stuff, and also we're going to work on fabricating some stuff for moving the seat. I'm going to show you some of the gear that I use in photography, also video. So I hope you enjoy it. So one of the things that makes it easy to shoot video in here is a GoPro.
Okay.
So what we have is a small LED light on top of the camera, along with the microphone in a small cage. But for photography, there's two different options we have, and that is I can bring a flash in here and light against the sun that's coming in through his shoulders. But because of the limited space, the best option is to get in close and shoot natural light. And just keep the highlighted sections kind of out of the frame. So that's what we're going to do here. As you notice, one of the things that I always wear is a Think Tank speed belt. What it does is it allows me to have all my lenses right around my waist, and yeah, it does make you look like you're about to skydive out of a parachute, but it makes it fast, and I don't want to be running back to my camera bag every time I need a lens or something like that. So it allows me to work quick, especially since most of what I do is weddings. A bride doesn't want to be standing there all day long waiting for you to grab a lens, so it allows you to do it fast and quick and move on. What I'll do is I'll just have you like wiping the engine off, like
okay.
Kind of like,
yeah, because I actually have a few things I actually have to wipe off.
Kind of like you're just buffing it up real good. And we'll just get the hands on there. So kind of like rub, like that. Okay.
So that's all I'm going to do on this thing for right now. I'm not going to pull it back in until we get ready to leave. I'm not worried about this junk either, because it don't even work. We're actually going to mark our hole positions. Alright, so get you a cutoff tool. Make sure you're wearing your safety glasses. Okay, so now that we got our pieces actually cut and I've got my holes marked, I have a 7/16 drill bit that we're going to be using for our 3/8 bolts that we have to go through here. So let's go over to the drill press.
So for me, a lot of you guys don't know this, but this is kind of taking me back to where it all started. I used to work in automotive, and that's kind of where I picked up photography. That's kind of where I started taking pictures of all my buddies and myself working on cars. So for me, this is kind of a treat, you know, to kind of return back to my roots of automotive, grease, dirt, grime, you know, all kind of tools. It's just the smell that you get of oil and, you know, gear oil and grease and that kind of stuff. it just takes you back. There's nothing like it, as far as like wrenches and all the tools and just jack stands, and it's just the things that kind of get a man's blood flowing, you know. A little bit about Matt. He is a YouTuber. And Matt, real quick, what is your channel?
My channel is More Projects, M-O-O-R-E, like my last name. More Projects, because I work on a ton of project cars.
So Matt has a lot of history in this garage, because this is kind of where he learned with his dad. So I'm sure that for him, walking through here is just, you know, like memories that are not even close to being replaceable. But you know, he's taken this channel and he's really built it to something that is just amazing to me. And so today I said, well, I want to help you, you know, build it and get some pictures that we can use for building your channel, building your brand, letting people know what you do. And this is where I forget to plug in the microphone. But I'll use this time to tell you a little bit about what I'm looking for in a session like this. You see, for a YouTuber, it's not like your normal headshot session. You're looking for certain things to help build their channel. Now, you do want to do some headshots. That includes close-up, 3/4 length, and full length, all in the environment where they're used to working. Real quick, let me tell you about these light stands. This is the Flashpoint FPS7AS. I believe it stands for Auto Stands for 7 foot. And here I have the YAECCC 20-inch softbox. You can put your speed light into it, and it makes for soft light on the go. When you combine these two together, it allows you to just pick up your light stand and walk away. You may have seen things such as the Cheetah stands that allow you to do the same thing, but these are a lot more affordable, so it allows you to just grab the light stand, move it to where you need it, and keep shooting. Anyone who knows me knows that I pick all my equipment by the speed that you can use it. Everything is about efficiency and also being able to fit into the space that you need it to work. Every customer wants to know that you're confident in what you're doing and that you respect their time. So if you're fiddling around with your camera, your light stands, or your flash, you're giving them the wrong impression. For YouTubers in particular, you're going to want to show products and tools that they use. This is for affiliate marketing. Here we're showing a 3/8 cordless ratchet that is available from Home Depot along with the socket set. Another thing you want to get is what's called a vignette. Over on Instagram, most people call these a flat lay, but it's where you set an assortment of objects on a flat surface and shoot downward on top of it. In YouTube, you want to make these for using in thumbnails or for backgrounds for video or other text. Here we're setting one up on the tabletop, also using the flash, and as you can see, I'm positioning it right where I can shoot by standing on a stool. Another option inside of this garage is they have an awesome floor. One thing you'll notice is that I always set the light before the people get in position. I'm always letting them know what I'm about to do, so that way they feel engaged, like they're part of the session, and also so they don't look at their watch. You never want anyone to be waiting on you. You always want to have everything ready before you bring them over. Then make sure that you always let them know what you're about to do. Don't just go rummage around in your camera bag and expect them to know what you are doing. You need to let them know beforehand where to stand, how to place themselves, and what you're about to do. So like I said, folks, that's kind of a quick down and dirty photo shoot for a YouTuber. I'll put the link to some of the equipment down in the description. The main parts are the GoPro, and that is a GoPro 6. Also, I have a small LED light on top of it, a Ceramic microphone for external audio, and a GoPro external microphone adapter. the Canon is a 5D Mark III. Now, a lot of times people ask, especially when they're starting out, what kind of settings are you using on your camera and your flash? So I don't like to give them an answer, because if you only know that setting, if any of the conditions change around you, you're not going to know how to handle it. So what I do is I teach you how to adjust your camera, shooting all in manual, and changing the shutter speed, aperture, and ISO speed, and also your flash power, to change those settings, actually knowing what they do. That's the main key, is knowing what you're doing and in each circumstance. So hopefully you enjoyed following along on this YouTube photo shoot, and I think what I'm going to do is make a video teaching you how to use flash, and the things that I use as far as flashes, and also flash triggers. So if you like following along on sessions like these, be sure to subscribe and give me a like on the video, and you'll be able to follow along on the next sessions that we do. Peace.